So how many of you own a dog, know someone who owns a dog, or like dogs? Okay, so a few of you. Today I will be talking about taking a stand against pit bull discrimination and saying no to BSL. So dog breeds are characterized by certain physical and behavioral traits. Each dog was developed to perform a specific job, whether it was herding livestock or simply being a companion to its owner. Pit bulls were actually bred to bite and hold a dog, a bull or any other large animal by its neck. And later on in the mid-1800s, they were being used for dog fighting. And now they are known as killer dogs because of the reputation that they had before. So according to research in 2007 by American Veterinary Medical Foundation, most popular pets are dogs, and in that population, 30 to 40% are pit bulls. So they're very famous in the dog population. Because each one of you own or know someone who owns or maybe come across a pit bull, you should know one or two things about them. And I myself was afraid of pit bulls until I adopted my own at 2 months, and he is a scaredy cat. He's very sweet. So I beg to differ with the notion that all pit bulls are killer machines. So today I would like to talk about pit bulls and the attack on the pit bull breed, and about the breed-specific legislation. First, I will introduce the problem arising. Then I identify the causes as to why these dogs are looked upon so negatively, and in conclusion, I will propose a solution. So first of all, the problem is the breed-specific legislation, which is a blanket term that either regulate or ban certain breeds completely in hopes of reducing dog attacks. So the breed-specific legislation, the BSL, it targets like any dog breed that will attack that are known for attacking people. So it's already been in 12 states. Dogs have already been outlawed. The pit bull breed has been outlawed. And in 2012 study of dog bites made by the American Veterinary Medical Association states that some of the dog breeds more aggressive toward people were collie, toy breeds, and spaniels, and they're not the ones being targeted. So, and the states that do hold this law, dogs are automatically being sent to be killed, which is a little unfair because some dogs that just resemble a pit bull appearance are automatically sent. They don't always do DNA tests, so it's unfortunate. So with that being said, I would like to ask you, out of all 6 dogs, which dog do you think is a pit bull? Number 5. Anyone else?
3.
3? Okay. So actually number 6, which looks the friendliest, is a full-bred. Well, it's not even full-bred, it's mostly bred pit bull. On these 3, which this one I think would be a full-bred pit bull, has no pit bull in it. So all of these dogs, if you were to see them, you would assume that they're pit bulls, but they're not. And it's unfortunate because some of them are actually sent to be killed. They're also being discriminated in many places. Like, for example, PetSmart doesn't allow pit bull breed or any bully breed inside their day camp or inside the store sometimes. And also, there was an article by Aaron Greenwood who talks about this person's dog whose name is Aladdin, and he was a therapy dog, which is for the community, and he's a service dog. So he was being outlawed, he was being banned from a hospital because they didn't allow the pit bull breed, and he wasn't even a pit bull breed at all. He was, I think he looked like a pit bull, but he wasn't, so that's unfair too. That's just so now we'll move on to the causes. So many of the causes are common errors made by owners, such as they aren't responsible. If they're aggressive, most likely the dog will become aggressive. Therefore, and if they're negligent, like they don't train their dog or they don't they never walk the dog. When the dog is around people, he will be more aggressive towards them, therefore maybe causing a dog attack or something and adding to the bad reputation of the Also, the media only reports dog attacks made by pit bulls, yet other dogs that are different breed, like little dogs or larger breeds like golden retrievers are meant as friendly dogs, and they're also the ones who I think they're rated second in the ASPCA website. They're rated second as more dog bites. So now moving on to the solution. The solution would be to take a stand against the BSL, the breed-specific legislation, by voting or supporting local feed stores that are wholly breed friendly. Also becoming a responsible owner.
Boomer, you want to go outside? You want to take a bath? Boomer, you want to go outside? You want to go outside? You want to take a bath?
So therefore showing that not our pit bulls are killer machines, there are also some really sweet ones. So with that being said, I first introduced the problem, then I identified the causes, and how to prevent this from continuing. Now I have shared the attack on the pit bull breed, and in hopes that not all of you believe that they're all killer machines. And I want to share a quote by dog whisperer Cesar Millan, who says that in the 70s they blamed Doberman, in the 80s they blamed German Shepherds, in the 90s Rottweilers, and now they're blaming pit bulls. So every dog has been through this, so it's not just pit bulls, every dog. You don't have to be a pit bull fan, it could be any dog that they're being attacked or banned, killed because of the breed-specific legislation. And now it is up to us whether we would like to encourage this problem or be part of the solution.